Formal charges have been filed against several officials of the DPWH Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office and executives of St. Timothy Construction Corporation regarding an anomalous flood control project. The accused face one count of violation of Section 3E of Republic Act 3019, the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, and one count of malversation of public funds or property through falsification of public documents under the revised penal code. These charges are specifically linked to DPWH contract ID number 22CC0058, which involved the rehabilitation of river construction structure along Bulusan, Kalumpit, Bulacan. The findings of the Office of the Ombudsman reveal an utter and flagrant disregard for government auditing and accounting regulations. Specifically, investigators discovered that payments for the project's first billing were released despite an unapproved disbursement voucher. Furthermore, full payments for dredging and embankment items were made without any basis for computation or the necessary supporting documents required to prove project accomplishment. These collective actions resulted in an unwarranted benefit to St. Timothy Construction Corporation totaling approximately 53 million pesos, causing significant financial injury to the government. The investigation further established that the accused officials allowed the contractor to take possession of and misappropriate these funds, which constitutes the illegal act of malversation of public funds. It was also noted that the beneficial owners of St. Timothy Construction Corporation are the accused spouses, Cesara Rowena C. Discaya and Pacifico F. Discaya II, as well as Maria Roma Angeline D. Remando, the company's managing officer. While 8 DPWH officials and 3 construction executives have been named as the accused. Henry Alcantara, former district engineer, and Paul J. Sunduya, the project engineer, were excluded from the criminal information following immunity agreements with the Office of the Ombudsman. Moving forward, this case has been filed in the Regional Trial Court as it involves criminal violations of the Revised Penal Code and the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, where the salary grade of the public officials involved or the nature of the offenses in relation to their office falls within the jurisdiction of the regional trial courts under Philippine law. Following the filing, the recommended bail for the violation of Section 3E of RA 3019 has been set for 90,000 pesos for each of the accused, while notably, no bail has been recommended for the complex crime of malversation of public funds through falsification of public documents. The prosecution will now proceed to the trial phase, where evidence will be presented to hold the individuals accountable for the misappropriation of public resources intended for vital community infrastructure. Maraming salamat po.